Hi friends, we're in the car again. Hey guys, so it's gonna be a little bumpy, but we are going thrifting for something specific today. We are going to Goodwill today on the hunt for a pair of Levi jeans, which I have done this thrift flip before. That being said, I've never done the denim jacket one. I really want a dark denim jacket. I want to distress it. I want the ends to be frayed. I know what I want. I just don't know. I haven't found one online so I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna try to make my own. So we're going to Goodwill today in hunt of those things, and if we find it, then this video shall proceed. Okay, we're here. Okay guys, I secured the bag of 2 denim jackets. One is light wash, one is dark wash, one is a small. I literally don't even know what size the other one is. They both look like they'll fit. I definitely did want it to be more oversized. So the small one, if it doesn't fit, well, I'm only at a couple bucks and it's fine then. So yeah. All right, so we're back home. And what we're gonna do is work on distressing these jackets. I actually really like both of them as is, but we're not gonna let them as is. So I'm not sure which one I wanna do first. I think I'm gonna do this one only because I like this one a little bit better. So we're gonna kind of practice on this one, but I really like it anyway. This is the brand Ellie and it's in a small. It actually has a cute little thing around the bottom. Do you see that? It's kind of cute, but I think it's just a little too girly for the vibe that I was going for with my denim jackets. So we're gonna cut that off, being the first thing. So I'm gonna kind of drop you guys down a little lower and just show you what I'm doing. I might put some beat roll over it. I don't really know, but I know I want it to be a distressed denim jacket. So the first thing that I usually do when doing a denim jacket is obviously try it on, which I didn't show you guys that, but it's fine, it's whatever. And then I will get a marker and kind of mark where I want it to be a little bit more distressed. It's right in here. I want it to be on the back of the arm some. Same with up here, maybe up around here. Definitely some in here, maybe right there. So you can see I'm just kind of marking, and I do want to kind of keep it, I don't want to say even, but you want to kind of keep it balanced. The back, I want a little bit of a bigger distress here. I want one up here. There, probably down here close to the side. Make sure you don't get too close to your arm seams or anything, because once you start plucking and pulling out the denim threads, that's when it can get a little oh geez. I think I'm gonna do one right up here. So this look good to start, and honestly this is a long process. So yeah, just a little disclaimer, it's a long process. I don't know if I want to keep this bottom, if I want to cut here in the middle, I think is what I'm going to do for the very first thing. I'm going to set my jacket out, and you want a sharp pair of scissors for this, a newer pair, whether it's meant for material or not. So there is a button here, which is going to kind of make things a little tricky. So I'm just going to start, I'm going to cut under the button first. I feel like it's always better to go longer. So I'm just going to cut right in the middle of this part. So basically cutting that cute edge off, which kind of makes me sad, but I'm doing the purpose that I had for these jackets is what we're sticking to. And one thing about it is these straight lines, as soon as you wash them, they get an instant different kind of texture to them, which is kind of nice. It makes your job so much easier. This, obviously this side will just be cut right at that little. And we're gonna start here in the back. I'm just gonna show you a couple of these. So what you're gonna do is cut one line where you're gonna want that hole to be. Okay. Cut it however big you're gonna want it. It's nice to fold, that way you know you're getting a nice even cut. And then so you're left with something similar to this, so you just have that hole cut in it. All you do is go in and start pulling out, I guess, the vertical threads in it. So in my case, the blue threads. It's gonna be messy and it takes a little while, but, oh, also I'm just using tweezers to do this. So I'm gonna go do this and then we'll touch base in a little bit. Okay, so I brought you guys in close here, and it's gonna be too hard and I'm not gonna show you everything, but I do want to show you guys like what I'm doing up close. And basically you can see that I have a cut here, 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 here. I have, so then when you poke it out, you've got, you know, one here, this one will go in, and then this one's gonna come up. So what I like to do is stick my finger in it. That way it's nice and stretched, and I always pull out the blue. Well, I mean, you're going to pull out the blue. Sometimes the whites come out, and like I'm totally fine with that. I'm actually pretty messy with it. I'm not very neat and particular. Like if you get really nice and close, you can see where the blue frays, and you can just kind of pluck that out. I actually hate doing this, but I love the way they usually turn out. And then I can just kind of take the pointy end of my tweezers and push those forward so they're loose, and kind of grab them and pull those out. I'm not even focused. So you just keep pulling these guys down and out, down and out. And then you can see where we still have to pull it and what it will look like then. So I do, especially like the smaller ones, I will kind of get messy with because I like them completely ripped open. And what I was trying to say before is this seam down here that looks really nice and neat cut basically, once it is washed, this is going to fray itself out, which is what we actually want it to do. So obviously I'll have clips in once it is all said and done, but I'm just going to keep doing that to this jacket, and then yeah, we'll let you know. But I'm going to do that literally the rest of the jacket. You can see I kind of did the back here in some spots, so I'm just going to keep working on that.